And now, FrogEyes Radio presents Artist Showcase. In this showcase, we'll visit with Stephen and Abby from County Clare, Ireland, and find out how they got their start, who influenced them musically, and go with them inside the studio as they tell us where they get their inspiration when it comes to songwriting. Stay with us as we go behind the music on FrogEyes Radio presents Artist Showcase.
My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. 'Twas in the town of Scarf, the sun was shining in the sky, when Willie Clancy played his pipes and the tears welled in my eyes. Many years have passed and gone since the times that we had there, but my heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. That August in Kilrush, when the rain came lashing down, our hotel was the hay barn on the outskirts of town. We were all sick and feverish, poor old Abby had the flu, but Jimbo produced some whiskey and the sun came shining through. My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. Hup! Those nights in 6 Mile Bridge, when the songs and music flowed, and when it came to closing time, sure the lights were turned down low, and the sergeant from Kilkishen, he would buy us all one more. We never left the pub before the clock was striking 4. My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. La Hinch and Ennistimon, Liscannor and Kilkee, but best of all was Milltown, where the music flowed so free. Willie Clancy and the County Clare, I'm ever in your debt, for the sights and sounds of yesteryear are smiling memories, yeah. My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare. My heart tonight is far away across the rolling sea, in the sweet mill town Malbay, it's there I'd love to be. So long ago and far away, well nothing can compare. My heart's tonight in Ireland, in the sweet County Clare.
the things that we wanted to know right off was, where did you guys meet? How did you get your start?
This is a good story for
Yeah,
this.
it's nice. So we met in Lisdoonvarna, which is actually a famous town in Ireland for couples meeting.
It's famous for its matchmaking festival that
Yeah.
takes place there annually to this day. We did not meet at the matchmaking festival though. No.
But it's known as like the love capital of Ireland, is Lisdoonvarna.
Really?
So
I think love is in the air.
but we met there because we were both doing a gig. So like I was only 19 and I was in college, and I saw that a hotel in Lisdoonvarna was looking for musicians for the summer, so I applied for it. I got the job.
Guess who applied for the same gig, got the same job?
So we were like living in a staff house there, and we were playing music together for the summer, and then sparks flew and we got together. And
It was my second year doing the gig, so I arrived on to Abby, got introduced to Abby by our friend Jamie. Jamie said, Stephen, this is Abby, this is Stephen. Okay. Before the gig, do you want to go to the beach? So me, Abby and Jamie, who had just met Abby, we went off to the beach together, went for a swim, came back, got the dinner that goes with the gig in Lisdoonvarna, and then we started the gig. And you were saying earlier, somebody asked you, how long have you guys been a band together at that gig?
Yeah, after the gig, someone came up and they were like, that was amazing, like, how long have you been playing together? And I was like, well, I met them today. But now it's 10 years on and we're still playing.
Chemistry.
10 years ago, that was.
Wow. He was saying, when y'all are on stage, y'all are so connected, so in sync, that you don't really, you have to, everybody's got to rehearse.
Not really.
You can kind of tell what he's going to do next.
We don't do that much rehearsing, to be honest. Unless it's something very complicated, we might sit down with it at home for 10 minutes.
Sure, we rehearse the complicated stuff, but we've kind of got a. People say we have a telekinesis. We kind of have. We always know what the other person's going to do next. So we've got a good formula worked out as a duo, and I think we just kind of bounce off each other.
But I think a lot of that is also just because Stephen is really good at harmonics. Like, he has a really good harmonic brain. So like, if there's a song like that I kind of know, I know he'll be able to pick it up. Even if he doesn't know it, if I'm singing it, he'll be able to get it. So
I was just saying to Gary, like, if the gig is not going well and we're not getting a good response, I just have to like turn towards Abby and just be playing with Abby and off Abby and against Abby, and then the gig is picked up straight away again for me, because I don't need the audience, I just need Abby.
That's so nice.
But Abby, you're the real musical talent, though, right?
Oh, I don't know about
read
that.
the music.
I don't know about that.
I would say, there would be the Irish tunes would not be happening to the same degree without Abby. It's the fiddle. The fiddle is amazing.
Yeah. But y'all both teach, right?
Yeah.
You teach music?
Yeah, I teach. Well, we both teach music, actually. Stephen teaches guitar as well, but I teach violin full time. Yeah.
In a school environment.
A music school, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a music school in Charleville, in North Cork. So I'm like head of strings there. So I teach like violins and cellos and violas all day.
Ah, cool.
My full-time career then, I am a special education teacher. So that's kind of removed, but music always comes back into that job as well, you know. So the two jobs, teaching and being a musician, they really complement each other really well.
So do you bring any of your music into your special ed classes?
Absolutely, and mainly in the form of ukuleles. There's a ukulele initiative in Cork. Musical Youth Foundation donated 60 ukuleles to our school. There's a lot of music you can make with just the ukulele.
I have a ukulele sitting on my wall. I need somebody to teach me to play.
It's simple but effective. The ukulele, great instrument.
And the kids love the ukuleles.
And it's easy for them to pick up straight away without, their little fingers it's something that the whole class can access, whether some of them might be very talented, they can shine and they can do their complicated things in the ukulele, but also for the kid who is not going to shine at music, they will also sound good on the ukulele, because there's basic things that you can do that will sound good straight away. So it's a great instrument for all.
Now y'all play a lot of Irish traditional.
Yeah.
Do you have any original Irish songs?
Yeah, we have a couple of them. I write tunes, like instrumental tunes, quite a bit. So we play those in our set. We wouldn't be the most lyrical composers.
As it's coming up on our first wedding anniversary, Abby, I think you need to say what you did for your processional march for our wedding.
I did write the music for our wedding. I wrote our entrance march, and that was pretty nice. Like, I wrote a piece called Luna Sound Free, which means August in my heart, because we got married in August, and I wrote it came out pretty well, actually. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I would like to hear it.
Yeah.
Have you recorded any?
Yeah, we've recorded
it.
You've got to send
we
it.
haven't
our wedding
we
video.
didn't release it. We just recorded it to use in our wedding video. But we should release it for the anniversary.
Yeah, let's do it.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Good
That's
idea.
a good idea.
Let's send it on to you, yeah.
But I wrote the music for the wedding, and then at the wedding reception, Stephen sang a song that he wrote for me. And that was pretty.
That's the only song that I wrote that I was ever really happy with. That the thing that we do with Irish music, it's more about preserving songs and preserving tradition.
Yeah.
Having said that, we've got these odd little pieces of music that we wrote. Like I sang that song for Abby that I wrote 10 years ago now, and you wrote that barn dance for your dad.
Well, I do. I write tunes quite a bit, but for the songs, like we'd be very, like Stephen said, interested in preserving songs. Like obviously, when you come to hear us in a gig here at Disney, like we're singing the ones everyone knows, like Whiskey in the Jar and all that.
Rover.
But that's not the stuff that we care about really. We'd be very interested in finding more obscure songs, preserving them. I'm particularly interested in songs that are from the female perspective, because I think the songs are the folk history. You know, they say like the rich people write the history, but the working class write the songs. Isn't that what they say?
Completely agree with that.
So that's we'd be definitely always looking for folk songs from different periods, and I'm always trying to widen my knowledge of the
And that's
songs.
what I was saying when we go to Ireland. That's what I want to see. I want to see that Ireland. I don't want to see the Ireland that you see in the gift shops.
Yeah.
I want to see that Ireland.
Yeah. Well, you'll find it. You got to know where to go, but you'll find it. Yeah.
That's why we come to
We'll
you.
let you know. Yeah.
Listen to that last verse, in my heart's night in Ireland in the sweet County Clare. Go to those places. You'll find a nice pub with people singing songs that they care about.
We're lucky that we both kind of come from fairly traditional backgrounds as well. Like, as in, like my dad is from the Gaeltacht region in West Cork, which is where they speak Irish as the first language, and the traditional songs back there are kind of as pure traditional as you can get. I would have been brought up like with those songs, so that's kind of what I don't do that much of it here. Like I know you heard me sing some songs in Irish tonight, but I wouldn't do it that often, just because it's a different language and people don't understand it here and that. But that's kind of where my passion is.
Yeah, but it's a pretty
songs.
language.
It is a pretty language.
Yeah. I thought it was. What did we say? It was Gaelic?
Yeah, it's Gaelic. It is. Yeah. So we call it Irish. In Ireland, people don't really use the term Gaelic.
It's a funny one. In America, people refer to it as Gaelic.
It is.
And we refer to it at home most commonly as Irish, but it's the same language.
Yeah.
People refer to it.
In Irish, it's called Gaeilge.
Gaeilge.
So that's where Gaelic comes from.
Okay.
Gaeilge. Yeah.
That's cool. So what's next for you guys?
Well, next immediately
Musically.
we're going back home to Ireland to teach for the
Next musically could be anything. We want to record our next album with Abby's dad, Jack. Sean O'Lingshig. Yeah.
That is the current project.
That could be next summer by the time that happens, but
I'm determined to get the album finished this year because we play together as a trio all the time. Like we play together here, the two of us, but I think as a trio with my dad we're much stronger because he has the accordion, he plays the box, and he's really strong with his traditional music from West Cork, and we're very tight together, the three of us. So I think that's our next project.
So if you put that out on the radio, that means we have to go and do the album with Jack. So that might give us a little leg up.
No, well we've been trying to get it going for a while now, but
the gauntlet is thrown. To do it.
We've been meaning to do it for years.
But we have our we know what tracks we're going. We have the music is ready to go.
We play together all the time, so we've got a ready to go set.
It's just finding the logistics of recording it is kind of the next thing we need to figure out.
I was going to ask you that when you do record, do you have a studio or do you do it at home?
We actually have our own recording equipment.
We've our basic recording equipment. We built up a lot of it during lockdown for our live streams, and we were recording tracks to play over in Raglan and this kind of thing.
Oh yeah, if you come here to Raglan Road, a lot of the tracks that you hear the dancers dancing to, that's us. We recorded that stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But when we're sitting down watching the dances with you, we're also listening to ourselves.
We're always laughing at that. Sometimes we're standing at the side of the stage, while they're dancing, we're like, that's us. We couldn't be just playing it. But no, we do have some recording equipment. So
we want to invest in some better quality microphones, I think, before our next album. But we have basics to keep us going, and we've got
the one thing we kind of need to build up on is a really good vocal mic. Like we have mics that are good enough to record the instruments, but the vocals, I think we need a high-end mic. So that's kind of the next thing we're aiming for.
The recordings that I've heard from you are really good.
Those were recorded in the music cottage that we both went to
in Cork. They've got a state-of-the-art music studio there. We don't have access to that anymore, but we do have some equipment ourselves, and We have a venue, which is the school I work in. It's like pretty. It's got some good.
Got a nice
acoustics,
sounding
so
acoustic
that's
room.
the current plan, is that we'll record everything there.
Don't let that get away from you. Make
No,
that happen.
we're going to make it
And
happen.
when you do get your recordings done, send them to me.
Sure.
Anything you got. So
Yeah, and I think that this album is going to be like the one I care about the most, and I really want to do it right and like make some great cover art. And
Good. So you're going to self-produce.
yes.
Yes.
Good idea. A lot of artists are doing that. A lot of independent artists should be doing that. So how does your audience keep in touch with you? How does your fans find you?
Well, I'm on Instagram, Abby the Fiddler, and we have got a Facebook page as well, which is Stephen and Abby.
Stephen and Abby, and the and is like that little ampersand. And Stephen and Abby,
So we have the Facebook page and the Instagram. You keep an eye on those, and with anything that we finish, we'll put out.
Now, we have a link on our Artist on the Air page on our website that has your picture, and it links to I believe it's your Facebook.
Yeah.
But we have that there as well. So if anybody is listening and they want to go to our site and find you, you can find all of those links as well.
Great, thank you.
So, that's part of what we like to do for all the independent artists that we have on the radio.
Well, it's great to have the opportunity to be promoted, so thank you very much for that.
Thank you guys for taking a few minutes and letting us see your show. I really appreciate that. We're going to keep in touch. We're going to follow you.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out what you're doing next.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I am a sailor, and you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fate. Hauled up our anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together we set sail. With no maps to guide us, we steered our own course. Rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. Sat out the doldrums in patience and in hope. Working together, we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters. It keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship. We built it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destination is unmarked on any chart. We're navigating for the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters. It keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Life is an ocean, and love is a boat in troubled waters. It keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew.
Artist Showcase is produced and distributed by Millay Productions. I'm Gary Millay, and I hope you'll join us next time on FrogEyes Radio presents Artist Showcase. Don't miss it.